All right, and I'm getting word that we are ready for Rage 2 Any Percent by Dangerous. Take it away.
Hello, I am Dangerous. On the couch we got
Maxi Loaves
and Waifu.
And we are running Rage 2 Any Percent. This game came out this year, and it is very much not optimized. Before we start, I need to know, are we playing male or female walker?
Let's see, the final tally is female.
Good choice. Cool, alrighty. Are you good for countdown? We're good? Cool. Alrighty. Countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
All right, first gotta grab this. I'm gonna let this scene play out real quick just to let everybody at home that donated see what they did. Okay, we're gonna grab the gun, we're gonna grab the wing stick. Now, if you donated for female walker, I just want you to know that's your fault. You killed male walker, just so you know. All right, we're gonna skip the rest of that scene. So in that scene, we meet Lily. She's just kind of an ancillary character. We're gonna skip a lot of cutscenes because this game is full of them. And we're gonna run up these stairs. There's a lot of pop-ups as well.
Seja bem-vindo de volta, time. Sim, você perdeu o Street Fighter 2.
We're gonna get this headless guy's armor.
He doesn't need it anymore.
Hello? Oh, that was weird. The prompt didn't show up. Alright.
Ali foi o primeiro bug que ele já causou, que era pra ter clicado com E ali e não tava indo de nenhum.
It's only a minute into the run, luckily. Nice, we skipped mantle. If you don't time that right, you will end up having to mantle that box, and that costs you about a second. Alright, so normally we would go up those stairs and do that, but we're gonna instead jump up here.
Normalmente você vai nas escadas ali, só que ele vai esquipar as partes pulando out of bounds, né? Pulando por cima das paredes.
Darn it.
Usando aquele cano que ele tá ali.
I'm not getting it, so instead we'll just do the ladder. That skip literally saves about 8 seconds. And it's like the hardest skip in the game.
Agora ele vai fazendo o mais difícil do jogo.
What was that?
Good thing it's at the beginning, though.
Yeah, right? It's a minute in, so if you screw it up a bunch of times, you can just start over. No big deal. I got 2 grenades and I couldn't grab one of them. All right, so I don't remember how you're supposed to do this normally, because in the speedrun, we do this instead. Can I? Please? Thank you.
Wait.
Like, I've been doing that skip for so long, I don't remember how to do it casually. All right, so in that cutscene, we met Erwina Prowley. She's her mom and our aunt by adoption. And then as soon as you meet her,
aquela mulher que vocês viram é tipo a tia dos personagens. E o outro cara, o outro Walker que aparece no começo do jogo é tipo seu irmão. Que você vê ele morrer.
It's so good. I'm being so sarcastic.
I wish I knew it.
You got something for me in here, Prowley?
And then we just crouch slide into this door for no reason. So, okay, so the recent patch that they added to this game, I call it the golden patch. I don't know if anybody else calls it that, but I call it that. I call it the golden patch because they added a bunch of things to the run that helped move things along, and one of those things
teve patch nesse jogo chamado Golden Patch, que o runner chama de Golden Patch, e adicionou várias coisas, várias mecânicas que ajudaram os speedrunners a fazer, como por exemplo essa corrida que é praticamente infinita junto com o slide, que acelera muito o jogo e te garante momento.
As soon as this door opens, we're going to grab our first arc, which is like a special superpower that you get, which is what she explained in that cutscene we just skipped. And there's a bunch of tutorials you have to do every time you grab an arc.
E você tem que fazer monte de tutorial normalmente quando você pega uma arma. E essas armas também te garantem superpoderes que você viu, era pra ter visto na cutscene que ele ficou. E o tutorial daquela parte ali era você dar 2 dash e acabou o tutorial.
And so I'm just mashing F
O jogo que começou agora é Rage 2.
This was literally like 4.5 minutes of her talking, and they finally let us skip all of it. It's like they knew we complained so much.
That's like the opposite of what some devs do nowadays.
Right.
You're skipping too much content. No.
They did patch one thing. We literally got an update for this yesterday. Like, the DLC
O jogo que vocês estão vendo é Rage 2, o runner que vocês estão vendo é o Denigeiros, que tem 1 hora, 34 minutos, 19 segundos e 830 milésimos de segundos, que está em segundo colocado na leaderboard. E não, ele não fez a DLC no recorde atual dele, e o WR do jogo é de 1 hora, 28 minutos e 30 segundos com a DLC.
Looks cool though.
It looks cool. It's swag points. You get swag points for doing it. Alright, so first thing is we have to unlock Phoenix. Hello. Thank you.
Agora ele habilita o primeiro veículo dele, que é o Phoenix. E com isso ele vai utilizar para dirigir nesse mundo aberto, que é bem estilo Borderlands, então qualquer coisa pode acontecer. E tudo aquilo que falou na tela é por algum motivo os desenvolvedores acharam que jogar as DLCs para você comprar logo quando você começa o jogo é uma boa ideia.
2016, you will recognize the BFG 9000. They added it to Rage 2.
Nice.
This thing cuts at least 2 minutes from the run. Probably even more than that.
Essa arma que ele catou era uma arma, na verdade, para ser um pouco mais late game. Só que ele sabia que o meteorito ia cair ali naquele momento. E essa arma faz você cortar quase 2 minutos da run do antigo patch.
I have driven off that cliff so many times. Many a run has died driving over the cliff.
Esse jogo parece bastante Borderlands ou até Bulletstorm. Se eu não me engano, foi feito até dentro da mesma engine do Bulletstorm.
Get this thing down. Don't shoot me. And then we're going to shoot the BFG, and that's done. Whee! One of the other things they added to the Golden Patch was every time you cleared a location, you have a pop-up that would literally pause the game for 9 seconds. And they finally, official dev patch made it so that it would not pause the game anymore. And in the 100% run, that's a little over 6 hours long, that cut about 20 minutes out, just from not having the game pause. Yeah, I know. It was...
Até esse momento o jogo pausava para fazer explicações, só que a partir do ponto que ele está, o jogo não vai pausar mais ele, por conta desse patch Gold que ele chamou. No último patch, antes desse, o jogo pausava e por conta disso você ficava quase 20 minutos a mais entre os pausos dos tutoriais. E isso então diminui muito o tempo dele no N% que ele está fazendo.
My PB was like 142, and my first run with the new patch.
Eu vou diminuir o
It's a huge patch. That's why I call it the golden patch. It made everything so nice. Where's this last one?
Espero que isso tenha ajudado vocês. Pelo microfone alto.
Scared of. There we go.
O Destiny
Yeah, I'm pretty deadly, aren't I?
teve um pouco de inspiração dentro do Rage também.
So another thing they added to the patch was New Game Plus. This is something that they should have.
Cada vez que ele faz manobras, mata certos inimigos, ele ganha dinheiro. Com esse dinheiro ele consegue comprar upgrades mais tarde. Só que ele vai comprar poucas, porque a maioria das coisas que vai precisar tá no próprio mapa.
And that run is just over an hour right now, compared to world record for this run, which is 128:30, if I'm remembering correctly. All right, so this is an easy location. We get out of the car, we climb, Walker, we climb, thank you. And then we go up here.
Ele só tava tentando pular ali, mas por algum motivo o Walker não queria pular de jeito nenhum. E isso eu acho que atrapalhou ele, porque era só ele ter subido esse
locations. Because we need to get credit for each of the 3 allies in order to upgrade them. And we have to get them all to level 5. So we're doing a bunch of these locations on the way to do these ally missions in order to, you know, meet them and unlock their projects.
Então, esse jogo acontece 30 anos depois do primeiro Rage. A humanidade começou a se curar dentro do mundo, porque eles viviam num planeta que estava totalmente destruído. E então, depois de tudo isso, ele começou a se curar. O seu personagem Walker é um dos últimos Rangers que sobraram do Rage 2 e do Rage 1, dentro da Westlands, que é esse local que ele está no momento. Depois que você foi roubado pelas autoridades, ele tenta correr atrás dessas autoridades para pegar suas coisas e tirar e ir contra a opressão da autoridade. Então, seu objetivo nesse jogo é você destruir essa tal autoridade que tem no jogo.
Money, please, thank you. Sometimes you'll stare at a crate and Walker will just stare at it and not open it.
I like that the way you open the crate is that you punch it.
Yep, that's everything must be violent in this game.
Pra quem não jogou o Rage 1, esse planeta é como se fosse o planeta Terra, que adoeceu e ficou praticamente sem água e sem comida, sem recursos naturais, e as pessoas tiveram que se virar pra sobreviver, tipo Mad Max.
Needs to register that you're sprinting before it'll do a sprint jump, but sometimes you have like 6 inches to run before you jump, and that makes for some pretty difficult skips. We're gonna dash across here.
E ele tá fazendo uma das técnicas mais difíceis de se aprender nesse jogo, nessa run, que é você dar um mini slide com o dash e em seguida pular, fazendo que você corte todo esse caminho que ele acabou de fazer.
That was quick.
Before we had the BFG, or before I had the BFG, I had to actually fight him. That was annoying.
It's not very fast.
Yeah, it's not fast and.
Sim, esse tipo de cenário é bem conhecido, é bem explorado, tanto nos filmes quanto nos jogos, quanto nos livros. Acho que o mais conhecido de todos é o Mad Max.
Anton Cavassier. If you played Rage 1, you will remember Cavassier. He was in the first one because he installed a defibrillation thing in your heart. So one of the things that I like about Phoenix.
Esta arma foi adicionada num upgrade que veio junto com a DLC. E ela tá num ponto específico do mapa que ela cairia um meteoro se você estiver no lugar certo. E ela é muito forte.
Kind of annoying. Come on. And dead.
All from the luxury of your car.
All from the inside the car. It's actually really funny, the DLC they released last night, they added autopilot. So now you can literally get in the car, press X, and Phoenix will just drive you wherever you set a waypoint to on the map.
Eles falaram que, por causa do último patch que entrou ontem à noite, você consegue fazer autopiloto no carro. Então você abrir o mapa, colocar um point e ele dirigir automaticamente para você até lá. Porque esse jogo é enorme, o planeta é muito grande, e às vezes você dirige por horas a fio quando no casual.
Sometimes they don't, and sometimes you have to reload in the middle of a fight, and come on, I'm hitting dash and nothing's happening.
So you have to eliminate all these enemies in the area?
Yep, you have to do all these fights. Oop. I melee a lot of them because it's like really fast. Or on easy mode, you can just melee them one time and they die.
Ele falou que o combate nesse jogo às vezes você dá um ou dois tiros no inimigo só pra poder atrair ele pra perto de você. Depois você dá um ataque melee que mata muito mais rápido e dá muito mais dano no inimigo. E principalmente com um dash você consegue matar muito inimigo dando dash e um melee.
I will say this: the sound that it makes when you give an enemy is like really satisfying.
É divertido dirigir assim no jogo, o Ronan, só que tem certos objetivos que são ridiculamente longe e se você não tomar cuidado você vai parar no meio dessas comunidades de inimigos igual ele está nesse momento. Então o piloto automático desvia de tudo isso para você. E agora ele tem double jump, ele tem como se fosse um magnetismo, que ele puxa num certo ponto, E isso causa um double jump pra ele. E isso ele vai utilizar isso para fazer muito out of bound, né? O nosso famoso OOB, para pular por dentro de paredes e atravessar canyons e essas coisas.
There's a spot in the run where you can literally just vortex out of the map. There's actually two places you could do that. You literally just throw a vortex down and it launches you upward, and
uma
then
skill
you just
chamada Vortex. Eu não cheguei a pegar essa skill porque eu não zerei ainda do jogo, mas no Game Plus você consegue utilizar esse Vortex pra literalmente atravessar pontos enormes do mapa.
Because it has a weapon core mod, and that weapon core mod is going to be very useful later. Okay, why did you not blow up? Thank you. I swear I know how to get in a car. I promise.
From the roof, right?
You always get in from the roof. Phoenix is the Batmobile. Alright, so now we're gonna meet Marshall.
Ele ganhou o mesmo ponto de upgrade. Agora o magnetismo da mão dele está mais forte e ele consegue explodir certas coisas.
Because we're gonna skip the cutscene where you meet him. But he looks like Santa. He looks like Santa if Santa was in Nam. Honestly, what he looks like. He looks like Santa went to war. Alright, so we're gonna grab data pad. I think it's our first one actually. And then I'm gonna crouch slide through these stairs so I don't bonk on the ceiling. And in that scene we meet Marshall.
Essa parte que ele tá atualmente no pegar a quest é uma das partes mais complicadas de casual, porque tem muito objetivo pra você fazer, muita quest pra você fazer, e você se perde muito fácil. É muito grande a necessidade de evitar. E ele acabou de fazer como se fosse um mini skip com o seu dash, porque tem certos NPCs que barram sua parte até chegar aquele bar lá embaixo, com muita fala.
You are like an inch away from death. There we go. You're like an inch away from death from the top of that pipe to the bottom of that pipe.
Ele fez no primeiro tentativa. E o que ele tá fazendo é esquipando toda uma área enorme que demoraria pelo menos uma meia hora no casual para chegar no local que eles estão no momento.
I wonder what's inside. A tutorial? A tutorial, yeah. Not anymore. There is a tutorial for this. And that is the shotgun. Oops. I bumped the map.
E ele tá escutando mensagem de tutorial de fundo, porque nessa parte você estaria com uma shotgun. Você tá escutando como utilizar a shotgun.
Individually, now we load all the shells at once. And this is weird. So you have to kill that mutant to open this door. If you kill the other mutant, it won't open the door. It will only open if you kill that one.
Existem alguns mutantes nesse jogo e essa porta só abriria se você matasse o mutante específico. Tem vários mutantes lá e tem que ser um específico. Se você matar ele e sair correndo, você abre essa porta. Sim, o run começou agora, tem quase 2 horas de run ainda, tem muita coisa pra fazer.
So we're skipping all these mutants. You'll remember mutants from Rage 1 if you played Rage 1.
Esse é um dos motivos do planeta estar todo ferrado, tá? Tem poucos recursos. Porque as pessoas não conseguem ir atrás desses recursos por conta dos mutantes. Eles são muito resistentes, é uma esponja de bala muito grande. No Rage 1, até você descobrir como matar esses mutantes, era melhor você correr.
I'm gonna have to find a moment in a bit to turn on the subtitles because the subtitles in this game are pretty amazing. It's particularly in the final cutscene. We're gonna have to watch the subtitles for that one.
Bye bye.
Yep. Overdrive is like grossly powerful, and it turns big groups of enemies or big guys like that one into a big joke.
This is a bopper, dude.
What was that?
This is a bopper.
Não, eu tenho outra ideia, John. Só eu te dar um salve pro timeout.
Alright, so a couple of these guys are gonna probably zero in on me. I think that guy just flipped over the railing. He like yeeted himself over the side.
I did. And now I want to get the hell out because this place stinks worse than a grunt barracks septo tank.
Alrighty, and this will be a good time for a donation.
We have a $25
Eu fui bonzinho ainda e só dei timeout. 10 minutinhos a cabeça esfriou e ele volta.
Let's get them to the next GDQx. Love the work you guys do. Great games, great cause. GLHF to all runners.
Okay, so I had to turn on the subtitles because we need the subtitles. I think we got time for one more.
Sure, we have a $50 donation from Drunken Newbie who says, always love to donate to GDQ. This may be the last time I can for a while because
Agora eles
the
vão ler
baby is due
doação.
soon.
Temos algumas doações grandes agora.
Keep doing what you do.
Eu não sei se vocês preferem isso,
Thank you. Congrats
mas
on
temos
the,
uma
the
doação de
baby.
$250 de Kenners.
Drunken Newbie.
E ele não deu nenhum comentário, só doou $250. Temos mais $50 de Induel e mais duas donates de $50, uma de Zack 153 e de Drunken Newbie.
These are going to make combat and movement much faster. And we've got enough that we can upgrade rockets too. So,
não, esse speedrun que você está vendo é a categoria N% ou qualquer por cento. Você não precisa pegar nenhum de todos os objetivos, o seu objetivo é apenas zerar o jogo o mais rápido possível. Então, para alguns vão falar que é cheat, mas não, ele utiliza algumas técnicas como OOB ou Out of Bounds para atravessar paredes e correr muito rápido também, utilizando uma técnica de Strife, que é você dando o dash, pulando e dando e correndo ao mesmo tempo, ele fazendo essa super velocidade.
This patch was from yesterday, so I'm still not used to it yet. So we're not going to take the road. We're going to drive through the water as one does in a speedrun, and we're going to run into a wall as one does when they're a bad speedrunner.
Obrigado, Sensini, por ter colocado a exclamação OB pra gente.
Nope, don't go too far. Alright, so this is MBTV. If you played Rage 1, you will remember MBTV. It was, you had to do it. Sorry, I'm going to be competing in a tournament right now.
O que ele fez foi levar o carro até um certo ponto onde não ia spawnar nenhum tipo de inimigo para poder entrar nessa rápida de palhaço. Caso ele tivesse errado um pouco, por alguns centímetros só onde estava o veículo, ia ter uma cutscene e ia spawnar um monte de mutantes. Essa área que vocês estão vendo no momento é uma área obrigatória do Rage 1, não importa no Speedruns ou não, e ela era bem complicada para fazer depois de um tempo.
This is where that super loader comes in, huh?
Super loader.
Speed loader. Super loader.
Please die? Holy cow, I've never had that guy sponge that much. Or maybe I'm just missing because I'm bad. So this is just one round, even though there's like... Even though it's like, it seems like there's rounds here, this is just one round.
It's a bunch of waves.
It's waves. Waves of guys. And these, the guy that just killed like a second ago.
Esse local tanto no Rage 1 quanto no Rage 2 tem rounds. E ele só precisa fazer um round pra continuar a sequência. Porém, no casual, se você continuar fazendo os rounds, você ganha equipamentos e upgrades melhores. Não é o que ele tá querendo, ele só tá querendo completar logo a quest. São 4 arenas que ele vai ter que completar. Cada arena vai enchendo mais de inimigos.
Gotta shout out the wife. And the waifu.
Pog.
I got time for more. Go for it.
We have a $50 donation from IR Dewey who says, skippable cutscenes, what a concept. An honor to be here for my first GDQ event and supporting a good cause to boot.
Skippable cutscenes?
Yeah, who's heard of such a thing? Certainly not
I want to believe that somebody at is like...
Estamos recebendo doação de $50 porque o cara falou que ele não quer esquipar nenhum tipo de cutscene, então ele gostaria de saber o final desse jogo porque ele nunca conseguiu zerar e que a GDQ está sendo contada até agora.
Alright, so this fight's kind of optimized, but it's
E
also a
todo mundo
little
que
bit
tá aí,
random.
você sabe que
so
estão
you're gonna 2 guys
na
out of this side
GDQx,
first.
da Twitchcon. Vamos até dia 29 de
And then we're gonna
setembro,
get
ou
2 out of
seja,
this
domingo, contando com mais de 50 jogos e
And now it's gonna get
retransmissão
random.
oficial
Oh, wow, that actually worked out nicely.
da nossa GDQ.
They both came out of this side if I can actually shoot them.
Oficialmente em português.
And come on. Okay, we're good. There's like a lot of delays between waves too.
Is this sped up by how fast you kill them?
It seems like it kind of is, but then at the same time, sometimes it just lags for some reason. I thought these are gonna open in a second. It looked like one of them was open already, and I was about to say that's too early. Excuse me, sir. You're supposed to
Os
be dead.
inimigos nessa parte, eles vão vir pelo cano e ele atira diretamente no cano,
Bad time to reload.
sem mirar no inimigo,
Okay,
porque é o jeito mais rápido, porque às vezes laga o mesmo tiro. Então você atirando no cano, você às vezes dá headshot diretamente no mutante.
Come on.
E essa coisa girando durante a tela, se te encostar, você basicamente morre.
I had to just look up to get them. Please die. Oh my god. And then you two. Oh man, this fight got way out of hand. Normally you want to have a little bit more control over the arena than this. But I'm bad. Okay.
Ele tá falando que ele nunca demorou tanto nessa parte. Os inimigos parecem que estão virando uma esponja de propósito porque estão na GDQ.
So you can't get on that thing, unfortunately. New Game Plus is fun because we climb up here and then we slam.
Então,
as soon as the enemies
normalmente
come out, and we just,
quem está no couch são pessoas que já jogaram o jogo ou fizeram o run antes. Mas na GDQ Express, como está dentro da Twitchcon, eles têm poucas pessoas. Então eles chamam o couch pessoas que eles têm mais afinidade. Como por exemplo, à esquerda tá o Waifu, que jogou um pouco mais cedo.
Game show.
Yeah, right?
It really is. I can't aim apparently. Oh god. Yeah, those guys explode when they get next to you. They are suiciders from Fallout 4. Alright, cool. So we're gonna get a special
os inimigos
surprise
que
in
eles
here.
estão enfrentando no round são explosivos. Então se eles chegarem muito perto de você, normalmente eles explodem arrancando um bom teco de vida. Dependendo da dificuldade também te mata.
Who's alive? Wait, somebody's alive.
Oh, he's
Holding up the
E aquilo foi boss, mini boss na metralhadora.
401, that is absolutely abysmal. World record is 309, or 307 actually. Okay, so this is where we're gonna get the last 2 mods we're gonna actually use in the game.
E o recordista mundial dessa parte, que tem uma categoria que é jogar só arena, é de 3 minutos e 9 segundos.
Alright, so now we got Armor Breaker, which is going to help clean out some more troublesome armored enemies later on. And then we get to
E agora ele pegou o upgrade de Armor Breaker da Shotgun, que é basicamente ignorar a armadura do inimigo, que vai ajudar muito durante o jogo.
Horrible driving. You're seeing it here, folks. It's
Doesn't look that good.
the driving's pretty bad. They fixed a little bit of it, kinda, in the last update from yesterday, but not really.
Judging from how you're handling it, it seems like you've probably practiced the driving quite a bit.
Yeah, I had to. It's a speedrun. Alright, so this is the last time we're gonna be driving Phoenix, because we're gonna unlock a new car.
O runner falou que o jogo é incrível, porém a parte de você dirigir é horrível, a direção é muito torta, muito irresponsável. E mesmo com o upgrade enorme que teve ontem da direção, ainda é bem ruim. E salva a cadeira Master, tudo bem?
We are going to showcase this game's amazing driving mechanics. I actually am surprised I got around everybody that fast. I've been like, last couple practice runs, I've been hugging some bumpers.
This is AI rubber band, but
it does not technically, but
okay.
I feel like it kind of, I feel like once you get far enough away, it like just kills them.
For sure.
Because you're gonna find like pink dots up in the left corner. you're gonna find some just like stall on the track, and then you never lap anybody. I've never lapped anybody in this race, so I think they just like despawn them by killing them off if they go too far. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, Avalanche. Come on. Come on.
Então, é uma corrida que você tem que fazer com o seu carro, apesar de ele ser horrível pra direcionar.
Oh, no.
E o Runner falou que durante todo o tempo que ele jogou esse jogo, todos os runs que ele fez, ele não conseguiu dar a volta em um inimigo, mas ele acha que é porque o jogo automaticamente explode os inimigos quando eles ficam muito lá atrás, para não ficar consumindo uma memória.
You got time for donations.
Sure, we have a $50 donation from the Sound Defense, who says, "Congrats to the donator having a baby."
Esse jogo realmente, esse jogo é muito legal.
Name sent to Lonk. And just an update on the Legend of Zelda rando file names. Lonk is winning at $500. Number 2 is Zelda 2 at $285. So make sure you get your donations in for that. And we're just a little over $1,000 away from hitting $30,000 total. So let's hit 30K as quick as possible.
Can we set up an incentive for that to name that guy's
Teve
baby?
Doador que um tempo atrás, que ele doou agradecendo a GDQ e que o filho dele acabou de nascer, então ele estava muito feliz em casa com o bebê e assistindo a GDQ. Então o The Sound Defense deu $50 para dar parabéns para o doador que tem um bebê. E tá doando para poder dar o nome do bebê de Lonks pelo meme.
Blindfolded race, we're at $946 now, the $5,000 incentive, so we're getting closer and closer, but make sure you get your donations in for that as well.
I can't remember if
estamos quase a $29 mil.
I remember MBTV was. I never played the Bridge 1 actually. I only watched the speedrun.
A gente sabe que normalmente de sexta-feira as doações não são tão grandes assim. Normalmente no final de sábado ou domingo inteiro vai crescer bastante as doações ainda.
Fast travel back to just back to the tracks so that we can.
Considering you did like a triple barrel roll, I'd say that's pretty good.
True. So now we have Chaz car unlocked, and Chaz car is much faster than Phoenix. There was a run I was doing. I think it was actually yesterday when I was doing a practice run at home, and
Agora ele ficou com upgrade no carro por causa da corrida e ele tá muito mais rápido que qualquer outro NPC dentro do jogo.
So the terrible driving mechanics are going to become very, very apparent. If they weren't already apparent in the race, they're going to become very much more apparent through here, because bumps in the road, you will literally drive over a flat surface and flip the car over.
E agora que ele tá com esse upgrade de velocidade, vocês vão perceber que é muito mais difícil controlar o carro. E ele odeia esse upgrade, mas deixa o jogo mais rápido.
Clean.
Yeah, some of my favorite moves is you can dash and then melee as soon as you dash, and it does a critical melee strike. And can I melee, please? Thank you. And it will do like extra damage, and so I take advantage of that a lot, especially because in some cases meleeing them will de-armor them like that. No, you stop that. Sometimes they just don't want to die.
This melee shoddy combo is just bringing me back to Halo.
So that works if you know exactly where to aim. And so we're gonna clean this up pretty quickly just by blowing stuff up. Oh, there you are.
It's almost always the solution.
Blowing stuff up tends to solve most problems. You have a high interest rate on your house? Blow it up.
Was that the tutorial?
No, that was not the tutorial.
No. Blow stuff up.
Although it's kind of ironic because it's a rocket launcher.
So that was the tutorial.
Which blows stuff up. It'd be nice if that was the tutorial and you didn't have to do an actual tutorial for this. So we're gonna just skip all these guys too.
Aquela parte que eles acabou de passar é considerado um tutorial segundo o jogo. É um tutorial de você utilizar seu rocket launcher que você pode pegar para matar os inimigos. Mas ele matou todos os inimigos antes para poder pular toda a sequência. Porque senão teria vários pausos
does
durante
like
a
50
sequência.
damage to you. Like even on low difficulty. Alright, so we're gonna keep the rocket launcher out because I'm gonna use it in just a second, but I'm gonna throw
E
grenades
se
to
ele
these
atirar sem
guys.
querer com a Rocket Launcher nos pés, ele arranca 50% da vida dele, independente da dificuldade que você esteja jogando.
Cool. Just trust it. Just trust it. Trust it? Okay, I don't trust it. Why did it not? Normally, you just throw the grenades and run, but... Okay, Rage 2, you have some explaining to do.
Normalmente você joga as granadas para destruir os pontos principais dessas estações, mas dessa vez a granada resolveu tirar um passeio.
Okay, now we're good. I'll have that happen 1 out of every 25 runs where those barrels don't blow up. Ooh, I almost flew over the edge. That was a little scary.
Uma a cada 25 runs, mais ou menos, que isso acontece. A granada simplesmente falha.
Alright, so this is going to be our first out of bounds. Ooh! No! Yes!
E agora vai ser o primeiro out of bounds dele, o primeiro OOB importante do jogo. E aquele Donnie é o único grande RNG que pode acontecer durante a run toda.
Alright, if we're lucky, yes, we got it. So you land on that pipe and then you reload checkpoint and then you end up here. Now,
vocês podem ver, eles estão passando por cima das telas, por dentro das telas. E agora ele entrou num checkpoint e ele dá um load pra ele pegar onde o checkpoint que ele parou.
Bye bye.
Porque tem um boss agora.
Oh, I didn't finish the animation shoot. Okay. So we're going to...
E a arma que ele pegou é tão ridícula que um giro carregado mata ele.
I just love that sound.
I must admit, the sound effects are really satisfying so far.
Oh, the audio in this game is good when it works. So normally in a regular 80% run, we would just go straight from here to Wellspring, but because this is a marathon and I want to take all the RNG out of it, we're going to do another arc just to be absolutely safe. Because you actually have to kill 2 spy drones in order to skip this arc, and we've only found 1, and I'm not going to trust the game.
Normalmente numa categoria N% você vai diretamente para ponto específico da run, mas por causa de uma maratona a gente quer tirar todo o RNG para não perder o maratona, não perder a run, a gente vai fazer alguma coisa mais safe.
They are armored, and they are really hard to kill. Alright, so now that they're dead, we can mow through everything else. Hey, he shot that barrel at me. Please don't. That guy's got a rocket launcher. Not anymore. Okay, somebody's alive. How did you stay alive?
Can't tell you now.
Sometimes they won't show up as a mark, and you have to like go back, and it's a run killer. Oh, hey, a spy drone. Can I get him from here? I don't think I can. It doesn't matter.
Às vezes o monstro que ele tá matando dentro de uma sequência dessa não só aparece no minimapa, então às vezes ele tem que caçar visualmente esse monstro. Então ele pula bem alto porque o monstro sempre vai estar atirando nele.
You can't fast travel from inside here, so we have to step outside, and now we can fast travel.
Agora ele pegou a habilidade de Slam.
Alright, so you can go from gun barrel,
agora teria tutorial, só que ele vai ser
MBTV. I prefer to go from MBTV, but it's a preference thing. It's about the same amount of time depending on how well you drive and if you don't like flip the car over or do what I just did, which is get a lot of air.
Is you slower in the air?
Yeah, you slow down when you're in the air. Or it's more like, I mean, you do slow down a little bit, but it's more like you can't accelerate, so you aren't getting optimum speed. And you'll notice my turbo in the bottom left corner is like pretty much consistently at 0, because as soon as I get any, I'm using it. All right, and nice. Sometimes I spin out on that, not too often, but every so often we do.
Pra você aquela parte da sequência de pegar o carro pra você passar, seria uma boa parte pra você pular, mas se você utiliza tudo turbo antes de subir, você pega ar, só que quando você está no ar você não consegue acelerar, então você perde velocidade. E outra coisa, você sempre vai utilizar o turbo, começou a encher, você vai disparar esse turbo porque é tipo um abuso. Quanto mais vezes você fizer isso, mais aceleração o seu carro vai ter e mais rápido você vai passar pelo mapa.
But we can get out of bounds, and it's useless.
I'm looking for the mayor of Wellspring.
You're in the right place.
Oh, we got time for a donation.
Sure. We have a $20 donation from Gas.
Essa parte o Willy tem que tomar cuidado, porque da velocidade dele com os itens que tem, pode acontecer um out of bound, e se ele der um out of bound nessa parte, pode crashar o jogo.
We have $10 from Yarrow-chan, who says, deciding the name of someone's baby for them isn't right. Can we set up a bid war for fathers, mothers, or baby's choice?
Oh, I got some air there for some reason. All right, so I'm going to hit the elevator first, then I'm going to kill these guys. Because speedrun. Right, so I'm going to get to show off Slam in just a second.
I'm loving the child name lore of this run. It's great.
All right, so we're skipping that.
Temos duas doações um pouquinho importantes aqui. Uma primeira doação de $300 por Queen, né? Pune. Dizendo, mais cedo hoje eu estava assistindo um runner de Borderlands 3 no Reddit e ele fez uma festa de celebração porque ele ganhou pela AbleGamers um controle especial por tipo de coisa que ele tem, pelo tipo de eficiência que ele tem, e com isso ele conseguiu finalmente finalizar um jogo que ele queria muito, que é Borderlands 3. Então, esses $300 é para agradecer a todo mundo que ajuda essa instituição. E uma doação de $10 do Hiro-chan, falando, decidir o nome de um bebê não é de outras pessoas não é tão certinho assim. Por que a gente não faz uma bid war dos pais das mães e para escolher o nome do bebê?
From a store right here. Hello? I keep getting pushed to the left. That's weird. All right. So I'm buying BFG ammo because I literally used the last shot that I had on that other guy. So one of the things that we're trying to figure out with this out of bounds that we discovered is how we can get him to let us through without having to go do MBTV and Chazcar. Because if we could do that, that'll cut 10 minutes. Out of the round, probably more, actually.
Então, esse OB que ele vai fazer foi toda uma comunidade tentando resolver essa questão. E tem uma certa parte da TV que durava muito tempo, suportava muito tempo. E foi bem demorado para descobrir esse OB.
We call him Wasteland Guy Fieri.
Nice.
No primeiro patch, esse NPC que tá na sua frente na tela, ele podia dar um glitch por dentro dessa parede que tá atrás dele, e você literalmente crashava o jogo e não tinha mais o que fazer. Você tinha que reiniciar o último checkpoint.
He doesn't mind.
And he's got cash here. We're gonna take that and that. He literally doesn't care. You can take his money. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if you take his money.
I mean, he's leaving it just lying around.
I mean, he's a multi-billionaire. What does he care if you take a couple of dollars?
Esse cara é tão rico que você literalmente pode passar por todas as telas dele e pegar todo o dinheiro que ele tem, que ele não liga. E esse dinheiro é bem utilizado para você.
Can I do it?
As soon as that old
Ah, slid me off.
It's all that hair gel.
Yeah, right. You can stand on his head though. His character model moves, so it pushes you off, but you can stand on him for like a second.
You're cut out for something bigger, right?
My favorite thing is that he has this. So,
my father was a great man. Everyone tells me he was a great man, but he built the base of Wellspring. He did, but my father, he lacked.
He says my father 5 times in 2 sentences.
He was a mayor, but he didn't.
So I love this. He has this fan on his shoulder.
People tell me, and I tell people that I will become the most.
Like, how extra can you be?
And it's gold.
And it's gold.
What could possibly be so imminent?
He's a rich guy that lives in a tower with his name on it.
Right. Hold on a second. Oh,
So this is the best part. The trigger for this is globby.
make yourself at home. Pour some swill. Have a sewn shot eyeball. They're extra globby.
Oh, I missed the trigger. It only saves like a second if you get the trigger right. But yeah. Oh, I got some lag there. That was weird.
Already transmitting data. Good job. Now get out.
All right, so we have to sit in this elevator for a second. So you got a time for donation?
Sure, we have a $300 donation from Queenie, who says, oh, absolutely, classic. Who says, earlier today, I got to see and be a part of Reddit providing massive support for a Borderlands 3 streamer with cerebral palsy. The joy from his stream blowing up was incredibly moving, and I would love to see more of that on Twitch. Thank you for supporting disabled gamers. What a great cause.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
That's a good one.
That is really cool.
Fun fact about the patch from yesterday. They made the elevator ride longer before the dialogue starts.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Rip split.
They literally, we're gonna have to downpatch to run this category anymore. Probably have to downpatch.
Esse elevador só abre quando o diálogo acabar. Então não importa o quão rápido você seja, você tem que esperar o diálogo. Você pode ficar olhando para essa porta aí.
They make the elevator ride longer down. I don't get it. We're gonna use BFG on the next big guy.
Do you mind if I jump in for just a moment?
Go for it.
We are $629 away from $30,000 total, so just make sure we get to 30K as quick as possible.
Okay, you ready? Whee! Slam. I love how you fall that far, no fall damage. Okay, so the best thing about this guy, this crusher, just get a good look at him before I shoot him. He looks like Clegg. He survived a BFG round? That?
Oh no, you gotta actually fight him.
He's really upset about that comment.
He's like, how dare you compare me to Clegg?
Lusum, you read me?
All right, so now we got to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm right under Wellspring.
And we have to do so as quickly as possible because speedrun.
But the real news is Clegg is in bed with General Frost.
And we can't dally. I'm sending in a strike team for Clegg. He's gonna talk.
So one of my favorite things about New Game Plus is when you get here, I was talking about Vortex earlier, it like can launch you. Come on, grab the data pad. Is you can just throw a Vortex down and launch yourself up, but in this one we have to actually climb the ladder. Feels bad, man. Oop, hello? That was... I don't know what that noise was, but...
Lusum, I found a tank. Predator. Authority issue.
Yeah, you barely saw the tank. That's the tank. It's a big tank. Now we're gonna... Bye, tank. Oh, he's already dead? That's weird. Normally he's like alive and you have to kill him, but he's pre-dead for me.
He knew what was coming.
Yeah. He offed himself before he showed up.
Aquele mutante normalmente ele
saving you the trouble. He knows
por algum
this is
motivo ele já estava
GDQ.
morto.
He's aware.
I have to kill these guys as
Isso
quickly
é
as possible
muito
to
incomum de
cycle this
acontecer.
fight. I got a bad jump there. There we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of language in this. I don't know where you disappeared to. Okay, we're waiting for dialogue option. Okay, there we go.
In the tower, standing by.
So we're gonna grab this data pad because it's free. I knew he was gonna show up there. All right, so I'm gonna show off Slam again. So that's our ride. There's a couple other guys like that one, but I'm not gonna worry about them. We'll kill them before the elevator opens. Bye-bye.
Man, that is OP.
Yeah, it's kind of a... It's not even upgraded yet. Once it's upgraded, you can slam a group of like 12 enemies and kill every single one of them if they're all like huddled together. It's pretty funny. So this cutscene, Clegg escapes. Unfortunately. So I'm gonna grab these data pads. Did I grab that? Oh, I did. Alright, we're almost done upgrading.
Ele diz que os 12 inimigos que aparecem na tela tem como você matar eles tudo de uma vez. Se você soubesse se posicionar.
Because we need to get them all to level 5 in order to unlock their second mission set. We've done Marshall's first mission. We've done Lusum's first mission now. This is the end of it. We're about to go meet Kvasir to get his first mission. And we're going to do Kvasir's first mission as we're finishing... oops. That was weird. We're going to be finishing Marshall's second mission right before we finish Kvasir's first mission. We're doing missions. That's what we're doing. So there's an interesting thing about fast traveling to Kvasir's lab.
Agora ele tá terminando finalmente a primeira missão
not right now, because right now you can,
chegando na metade do jogo.
Oh, I forgot I have to actually go to Wellspring first. Hello? That was weird. I forgot I have to actually drive there. I've been playing New Game Plus a lot, and so I'm still used to like doing all the routing for New Game Plus. So we have to actually drive there the hard way, unfortunately. So not a lot happening on the drive, so if you want to read a donation, you've got time.
Actually, just want to update everybody on our upcoming challenges. The Shovel Knight body swap mode is going to require $3,000. We're currently at $515 for that, so make sure you get your donations in for that. Super Punch-Out blindfolded race will be met at $5,000, currently sitting at $966, so make sure you get your donations in for that. And we're just $594 away from the 30K, so let's get the 30K as quickly as we can.
Do you love the driving?
That was Pog.
Yeah, that was like a 900.
Oh, I think it was like a 1080.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Like I said before, Andrew WK Pro Skater.
I'm wearing the right shirt, dude.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
All right, so this is another road blocker, so we just have to jump over that, jump over here. Sometimes one of the enemies will be right in front of the wheel. It's like, of all the places, you chose right there. And we're done with that one.
Good job out there, Walker. I know there's still much left to do, but your actions have helped many. Allowed us to get even more.
So we gotta get 2 more things done for Lusum in order to finish upgrading her. Ouch, I hit the car. All right, so before we actually go to Kvasir's lab, there's actually a faster way to get to Kvasir, but we want to hit a trigger line right here. Perfect. And that will unlock Laguni, so that way we can actually fast travel to that later, because we're going to need to do that to get to the southern part of the map. Up, turn. Oh, come on. This is what I mean about...
What?
Can I...
We good?
Can I...
Ele posicionou ali certo para poder mais tarde ser liberado o que precisa fazer.
Tree that just stopped you?
Yes, trees will stop me. I think that should be good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I got a charge shot too, buddy. All right, so we're almost done with Lusum. We'll have that last little bit there to get. We're about to finish up Marshall next. If I can get this turn, yes. It's actually kind of a hard turn to get. I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to be going this way. Okay. So I can ditch the car for a second, thank goodness. Okay.
Damn crusher nest.
So sometimes there's a spy drone there, not today.
Lily, this place has a bad vibe to it. Like
Yeah, so this pressure nest is weird because sometimes the gamma will be like really screwed up for some reason for a second, and then it'll fix itself as you start running through the area. This game has got a few graphical glitches. Alright, actually realized I don't have the right weapon out. And big guy. What is going on?
BFG patched.
Right? You know that weapon you paid extra money for?
Actually patched.
So normally that we rely on that BFG so that we don't have to use so many rockets. Now I have to worry about rockets. Now I have to actually like worry about getting enough rockets for the next fight. All right, open.
Ranger, the scrambler's all but finished. It's looking real good. One extra little piece of the puzzle.
Agora ele a única preocupação que ele tem agora é pegar bastante munição do rocket launcher dele.
You gotta love driving through the swamps.
Okay, I'll be there.
So there's supposedly a shortcut. You could drive through that body of water to get to Kvasir's lab faster. But that requires you to drive through water, and I'm not convinced that's faster. And there's a little debate going on about whether or not it's actually faster. I think it's actually exactly the same time. So it might just be a preference thing.
This should be it. Where are you?
All right, so if you remember Kvasir from Rage 1, he had like a machine that moved him around because he's unable to walk, if I recall correctly. We're not gonna wait for the bridge, we're just gonna jump across. Now he has a different mode of transportation, which you'll see as soon as we get inside. I'm gonna try and do a crouch slide here to save a second. And I didn't.
Solutions.
Hi.
I've got one for you.
That's Legs.
What a name.
Legs is called Legs because he's Legs. Alright, so we're gonna get to here. And now we have to fast travel back to Gun Barrel. So I've made this mistake before where I actually do the next mission first, and so I get to where we're supposed to go and I can't get inside, and I'm like, why can't I get inside? And it's like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to do that yet. And then I did another one where I didn't run here and talk to Marshall first. So I was very careful to remember, okay, do Marshall first, then do that mission, then do it's a very easy game to get lost on because everything's
Here's a secret.
similar.
They're not immortal. They die just fine. I'll get her out.
Good luck, Ranger.
Alright, so we're about to go fight more of those Shrouded, those heavily armored guys. And then we're just gonna fast travel back to the entrance to save a couple seconds. And then normally we would grab Phoenix, but Phoenix is slow, so we're gonna grab Chaz car instead. And we're about to do the last little side thing that we have to do to upgrade Lusum, because she's the last ally to upgrade. So I can manage to not like spin out again. I probably got time for a donation.
Sure. We have a $20 donation from EDP who says, turned on the stream and saw my old community buddy speedrunning at GDQ. Mind blown.
Yay! More Cabbage Patchers. Oh, I didn't have it reloaded. Please work. I have no ammo.
BFG broke.
I have no ammo for it. Okay, so we're going to show off a different exploit then, since I have no ammo for it. We're going to stand here. Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to avoid the rockets. So he's going to send out these rings, and normally you have to hop over them, but if you stand here, right over your head. And then I can actually just stand here while this thing does this. And it hits the fence instead of me. I don't know how I ran out of BFG ammo. That's unusual. This is a little cheesy.
Just a little.
A little cheesy.
Totally dev intended, though, I'm sure.
And Lusum's done. So now it's just campaign missions from here on out.
That used to be a trade coalition outpost, part of the mercantile network. Liberating it from the goons would be a big win for us. Hey, Walker, Lusum here.
Okay, so I ran over an explodey guy. Oh yeah, mutants have the best dialogue in this game. If you ever get the chance to play this game, listen for the mutant dialogue. You will literally hear one of the mutants run out of a hole, and he'll yell, "It's pizza time!" Literally will yell that. Okay, so we get in here to hit the trigger line, and then we will load checkpoint, and that just despawns a couple enemies so that we don't have to fight them. And when you're running, you know, LRT, it's a good idea to do that. Okay, so I gotta hit this guy, and cool. We hit all the ones we needed. So now the elevator is gonna start lowering. Although I do have to avoid dying in the meantime. All right, so we're gonna run in, hit the elevator, thank you. Not someone you want to be trapped in an elevator with normally. Hi.
He's gonna take a nap right there.
All right, so that's Gulo. We never actually met
Então,
her,
galera,
but we're gonna pull something out of her
vai
stomach.
dar 4 horas da manhã. Espero que tem muita gente assistindo ainda. Tem 1.200
So I have to
pessoas assistindo.
upgrade grav jump.
Daqui a pouco
normally
então
do
o
that
novo
sooner,
host pra vocês, que é o
It doesn't
César
really matter when you
Martins.
do it, as long as you get
Ele
it done
sim é
before you head to
host de
Eden.
verdade.
Or before you get to Eden, I
Vai
should say.
acompanhar vocês até o
Okay, so this is a little
umas
scary because you can
9
die from
horas da
fall
manhã,
damage
mais
if you
ou
don't
menos.
do this
Depois das
properly.
23.
Alright, we're good. But I still have to go down this mountain.
Só estou aguardando ele entrar agora.
It is very easy to take some fall damage in that. And it's usually not a lot, but it's enough that it'll stagger you. And that's slower. And slow is bad. Gotta go fast. While I'm driving to Eden, we have time for a donation.
We have a $20 donation from Mikey Parker, who says, "Hey,
Desculpa
GDQx,
esse
first time watching
último
live, and I'm
momento
loving every second of it. As of the time
tava cuidando
donating,
da esposa, que
Dangerous
ela
is playing
não
Rage 2, but if this
bem
gets
de
read after
saúde.
Rage 2, I want to wish you the best of luck. Put this towards
Daqui a
naming the
pouquinho,
character
cliente,
My
vou
Dude
manter aqui
in
até ele
White
entrar.
2.
Ok.
My dude. So normally in New Game Plus, we'd fly in here, and then we could just jump out of the helicopter midair and slam those guys, and it's so satisfying. Okay.
I'm on the way.
You and your rocket launcher need to stop. So we just gotta kill enough of these guys to open the doors. You'll help a little bit.
Ó, muito obrigado aí,
Here we go.
galera. Vou ver se ele entra agora, se ele entra daqui a pouco.
So you see that ledge up there?
Run by thugs.
Oops. Let me get on this rail. It's a little tricky to do that because it wants to push you off. All right, so you're not supposed to climb that ledge. So we're gonna climb that ledge.
Nice.
Breaking the rules.
And we run around a corner, and now we're out of bounds. So this is a fun little thing. They patched this initially. There was before there was a platform right there that you could jump to, but now we can just. They got rid of that patch, or they got rid of that platform in a patch, and so we had to find a new way around, and it's faster now. You just have to like ram yourself against that hallway, and it hits the trigger line, and now we skip that entire thing, and that's an important skip because that skips about 6 minutes of gameplay.
Parece que o César tá online, mas ainda
And like you said, there's not many skips, but they're cool when you do them. That was cool.
Tem que aguentar mais pouquinho aí.
The movement in this
Vamos lá,
game
vamos dar
is
gás
what
final aí.
makes the game a lot of fun, and it's what makes the
Então, antes de eu ir,
that you are able
saiba
to do like
para todos
really
aí que
cool
vocês
skips.
estão assistindo a
So
Games
we're
on
bringing
Twitch
in a satellite
Express,
from orbit.
a
You can see it
Twitchcon,
right there.
por isso que tem poucas pessoas lá no evento. Maratona de Speedruns beneficentes, que apoia a AbleGamers. Estamos ao vivo desde o dia 27 até o dia 29 de setembro. Contamos com mais de 50 jogos e retransmissão oficial em português. Qualquer coisa, vocês podem colocar na exclamação agenda para a lista completa de jogos e horários. A GDQx vai estar recebendo doações do evento todo, sendo que esse dinheiro vai diretamente para a AbleGamers, que é uma empresa que constrói controles de videogames e acessórios para pessoas com uma variedade de deficiências físicas ou não.
Now, in a perfect world, I had more rockets than this, but my BFG failed me.
Just gotta punch him.
Just punch him, forehead. You'll see why we can't exactly do that.
Just
with
slam
the enemy.
forehead.
Just slam. I'm gonna hope there's rockets in here. Okay, we got 6 rockets. Nice.
Everything seems to be in working order.
Pog. Okay. We just have to wait for the elevator.
Eu acho que até minha própria voz tá um pouco cansada. É normal, eu tô tancando a maratona faz algumas horas já. Tô mais ou menos desde as 7 horas da noite tancando a maratona.
And before, it worked this time. Nice.
Not patched?
Yeah, the rocket launcher's a little bit broken in this game. So I just killed that guy in like no seconds flat. Because of the rocket launcher.
Didn't need the BFG.
Well, you can't BFG him anyway because
mais
he
difícil do
cycles.
jogo, que você tem que acertar as costas dele
Never
pra dar o dano
That
nas costas, pra ele tirar
So it used to be
o negócio da cara dele, pra você acertar a cara dele, pra dar dano na cara dele e depois dar dano nas costas. É um ciclo meio que vicioso. É um dos boss mais demorados do jogo. Só que ele fez isso tão rápido que eu tô até com vergonha. Eu devo ter ficado uma meia hora lutando contra esse boss.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's killed many a good run. I was on world record pace one time and I soft locked the game. I was very sad. So we're fast traveling back to the first location we cleared out. And it's the reason why it's the first location we clear out, so we can fast travel back to it because it spawns like right next to where we're going, which is the authority base. This is a really like boring auto scroller section, so you got time for like 3 donations if you got them.
Actually, right now, just want to update you on some of our bid wars. Lonk is currently leading the Legend of Zelda rando file name at $520 over Zelda 2 at $285.
Esse jogo é muito foda. Tanto o Rage 1 quanto o Rage 2 são jogos muito bons. É um jogo de mundo aberto, em que o mundo foi destruído por uma mutação e sobraram poucos recursos. No primeiro jogo você descobre um pouco mais sobre a mutação e como sobreviver a ela, e um pouco mais sobre sua própria família. Até então você pensava que estava morta. Já no 2 você tá... São 30 anos após o Rage 1. Em que o seu local que você construiu com tanto carinho foi invadido pelo governo, por assim dizer, né? Pelo sindicato. E quando isso acontece, ele invade e ele mata todo mundo, inclusive sua tia, cuidou de você desde pequeno. Então você vai numa quest pra para vingança, matando tudo que esse sindicato conquistou dentro do planeta.
As well. And also looking at the tracker, we are $574 away from 30K.
Very close.
Nice.
Very close. So you can climb up here. It doesn't do anything, but you can. All right, so we're gonna time this properly. Nice. And hopefully that'll let me, yes. You have to go past a certain point to fast travel. And I remembered that it's going to put me in a different place than it normally does because of the patch. All right, so now I just got to talk to Marshall to like seal off his mission set. So I timed those crouch slidings. If you do them properly, they save you about a quarter second each. Hello.
So, what you got?
All right, so Marshall's done officially. We never have to see him again until the. No,
Tô um pouco cansado. Eu tô desde as 7 horas da noite aqui no Brasil.
Fast travel back
São Paulo
to
tem
Cavacio. The problem is, so one thing you'll notice is that
desde as 7 horas da noite até agora, quase 4 horas da manhã.
One of my viewers
4 horas da manhã. O César tá pegando um cafezinho, ele já entra aí pra vocês. E aí sim vocês vão ter um host de qualidade. O Alex tá aí pra não mentir, ele tá tancando essa maratona tanto tempo quanto eu. Eu vou ficar como moderador ainda junto com o Alex, mas eu não vou falar tanto. Fora que daqui mais ou menos umas 2 a 3 horas eu tenho que ir. Eu tenho que sair daqui umas 3 horas mais ou menos pra trabalhar. E sim, tecnicamente é o host de verdade, entre aspas, porque eu sou mais um backup.
Full crouch slide. All right, so skipping all his dialogue, this cutscene. And now we get to fight Cross, who we meet in the very beginning, but we haven't really seen him because
obrigado aí, obrigado a todo mundo que achou que foi bem até agora. Foi literalmente a minha primeira vez como host. Eu tive que comprar até um microfone pra isso, porque até nas minhas streams eu não uso o microfone.
Just gonna run over here, and then there's a certain line I have to cross, and I think it's there. Yes. If you don't go far enough, it won't spawn in the Chaz car. Trudge through the water, and we're good. So now, this is where some pretty entertaining screw-ups happen. I mean, probably nothing as epic as the 5 tuples spin out, but sometimes you'll drive over a bump and like flip the car over for no reason.
Ah, sim. É que o volume da stream oficial não é controlado pelo host, né, o narrador. É controlado pelo restreaming, que é o Sonic. Só que o Sonic deu uma sumida, então a gente não consegue controlar esse som automaticamente. Então peço desculpas por isso.
Oh boy.
E eu vou dar o toque pra ele que a stream oficial tá muito alta.
We kill a lot of those in 100%. We kill none of those in any percent. Alright. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Nice.
That was some nice air.
Clean job.
Sometimes you land funny and you blow up the car. And you die when you do that.
Oh.
I can't dash. I think What on earth is happening? I went from the AR rifle to the rocket launcher without going to the shotgun.
Did that first guy not realize that you just jumped into the base with the car?
Yeah, he didn't turn around or react.
Everyday stuff, you know?
Video games, man. What are you gonna do?
Eu não creio que o Sonic tenha dormido, mas ele simplesmente me esqueceu aqui e deixou o computador dele fazendo lá o streaming e deve ter feito outras coisas.
It's actually faster with a shotgun than it is with rocket launcher.
Tipo, o Sonic não dorme. Só que ele tampa com tantas outras coisas que às vezes ele esquece que é restreaming e demora um pouco pra ver o ping, tá ligado?
And I got quick warped. That's because I did it very wrong. I'm gonna just jump it. So that's all it takes to get out of bounds in here. You just jump over the edge.
That second try was real quick.
Yeah. And then you jump into here, and that puts you in the cutscene. Yep.
That is sick.
So this is the guy that killed Prowley, our aunt. And it's a real shame, because Prowley's awesome. She's like my favorite character in this game, and she like immediately dies.
Opa, temos o César vivo aqui pra gente.
E aí, Evo, beleza?
Por favor, bom dia, César, tudo
bom
bem?
Bom dia. Tudo tranquilo. Demorei, mas cheguei.
Sem problemas. Então, fica todo mundo aí do chat, essas 1.400 pessoas para o César.
Porra, 1.400 nego.
1.200 agora, tá 1.400 agora há pouco. 1.200 pessoas agora com Cezinha. E eu vou dar uma descansada aqui, daqui a pouco eu estou de volta.
Vai lá, cara, bom descanso aí pra você. Estamos vendo o Raid 2. Meu Deus. Só tiro comendo, tiro, porrada, bomba. E bora lá, temos aí o Dangerous que está fazendo a run. Nossa, tá, a run eles estão bem adiantados, já tá em 1h14. Era pra começar 8h30, se não me engano. Tá bem adiantado o negócio. Meu Deus, GDQ adiantado, isso é raro de acontecer. Vocês podem me dar um feedback aí de como tá o microfone, se tá bom, tá de boa, tá tranquilo. Agenda, muito obrigado aí, eu ia pôr agora aqui o link da agenda. Eu devo estar com voz de sono, porque eu acabei de acordar. Com certeza.
Got time for donation if you got one. Well, actually, just want to update you on our challenges. Shovel Knight Body
Swap alto.
will require $3,000. Currently sitting at $515 for that. Super Punch Out
Peraí, deixa eu ver aqui
will be met at $5,000. Still currently sitting at $966 for that. So make sure you get your donations.
Eu não consigo baixar o meu microfone.
Away from $30,000. So make sure you get your donations.
Peraí, que eu acho que eu consigo sim. Tentarei baixar um pouco o microfone. Peraí. Vamos ver se melhora. E agora? Deu aquela melhorada básica aí. Baixou o volumitos.
So we're gonna not wait for the bridge, we're gonna just fly right past it. Because why wait?
Que voz é essa, Jesus? Meu Deus, é minha voz. Esse sou eu, prazer, sou o César, speedrunner também. Faço runs de Land of Illusion, do Master System. Faço runs de Super Mario World. Se vocês escutarem alguns ruídos, não se preocupem, sou eu, estou tomando um café aqui.
So we land here and now we go to Wellspring.
Famigerado café, pra dar aquela acordada.
Load screens, right?
Sim, melhorou. Beleza, beleza, beleza.
Very suspenseful too.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Vamos lá, vamos ver o que a gente vai ter por hoje aí. Estamos agora no Raid 2, né? Raid 2. Bom, depois temos Shogo Mobile Armor Division, Resident Evil 3, Nemesis, Silent Hill, Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary, Flashback. Flashback é um jogo legal, cara. Eu joguei muito pouco ele, eu queria ter jogado mais. É um jogo do Mega Drive, mas ele é muito bem feito, ele é muito bom. Depois tivemos com Jurassic Park do Genesis também, Rumble do Super NES, não, do NES, The Last Ninja, Feeder Quest, Zelda do NES. Nossa, tem um bloco de NES enorme aqui. 4 jogos de NES. Pra mim é o melhor, sem dúvida. É isso mesmo. Apesar de nunca ter jogado Super Mario Bros, Super Punch Out, Super Mario Bros Lost Levels e Pokémon White. Tem bastante coisa legal aí. Vai ter uma galera legal também com vocês. Agora eu vou estar com vocês aqui até as 8h30 da manhã. Aí depois vai entrar... Não sei quem vai entrar, né? Não, nunca joguei Symphony of the Night. Não sou muito fã dos jogos de Metroidvania, Castlevania, coisas do gênero.
We have to like lower that road choker, but instead we're
Quando
just
falar que eu
gonna
nunca
go up
joguei um
this wall
Castlevania, eu
and
joguei o
go around it.
Castlevania do chicotinho lá do NES há muito tempo.
Yeah, speed. Speed and fast.
Pô, Alex.
And we have a long drive up to Twin Falls.
Não é um
As
estilo
you
de
can
jogo
see,
que me atrai.
3,000 meters away. It's a bit of a drive.
Como assim? Como assim? Sendo assim. Olha, horas. Eu vou procurar. Darei uma chance. Já que vocês estão dizendo, eu vou dar uma chance. Procurarei o jogo.
Between a couple of locations, but we mostly just fast travel everywhere because you can. I mean, you have to.
Eu estou ansioso aí pelo flashback aqui do momento. Vamos ver. O joguinho flashback ele é bem legal. Ó, depois de mim vai entrar o Leandro. Às 8h30 entra o Leandro. Mas vai ter bastante gente aí como host, vai ter bastante comentarista. Então sempre vai ter alguém aqui com vocês para entreter e falar bobagem.
And then I end up costing myself like 10 seconds. All right, now this is a very narrow pathway, so I have to go kind of slow here for this exact reason. Or I don't get through properly. Oh no, oh no. This is what I mean. Like you hit a rock and you spin out, and you hit a plant.
A plant.
And you spin out. And sometimes you blow up the car.
You didn't die, though.
I didn't die, though. I almost died there. Okay, I need to get up here because...
É, mano.
Okay, whatever, we'll just skip it. There's rockets up there that I was gonna get, but...
Ajeitando algumas coisas aqui ainda, só um minutinho.
Just punch the rockets.
Pronto. Nossa, esse jogo ele é bem bonito. Uau.
The final fight.
Tem um cara atacando só com rocket launcher.
Okay, so this is in New Game Plus. This is my favorite skip. In any percent, it's still a good skip, but we have to do it a little differently.
Ah, ele vai fazer um skip agora.
Jump up here, and now we're out of bounds.
Que ele falou que no New Game Plus é o skip que ele mais gosta no jogo. Deu aquela saída básica.
Okay, so this skips the entire area, and again, that saves 5 to 6 minutes, probably.
Já era. Ele skipou uma área totalmente.
It's a very scary jump, and I almost didn't make it. And sometimes I don't make it. Actually, let's see. There's rockets. There's not. Okay, so.
E tem 1.400 pessoas, 1.200 pessoas, como a gente falou aí. Minha nossa, hein? Sabadão, noite de sexta-feira, ninguém saiu, ninguém fez nada.
Yeah, see, like they overload you with enemies.
O Symphony of the Night ele é do PlayStation 2, né?
My God.
3K. Meu Deus. PS1. Vou procurar. Logicamente que vai ter que ser no Jack Sparrow, né? Então, eu não vou comprar um PS1 e um jogo. Vai ter que ser no Jack Sparrow mesmo aí, ó. David Jones da vida.
But normally just jump straight for the scanner, but these guys will start like just shooting at you, and if you leave them all there.
Nós temos um incentivo para jogar Super Punch-Out blindfolded.
And that's very monk-ass.
Tava ali embaixo.
It's like a bullet hell.
It's really bad. And one time I died doing it, and then it soft-locked the game
Bom,
because it
velho,
reloaded me back
bucaneiro.
to the beginning of the
Bem
thing,
mesmo.
but I'd already gotten the fusion core, so I couldn't get the fusion core, but I'd already gotten the fusion core, and I was locked out. Yeah, I got soft-locked. This game does not like you skipping stuff.
Eu moro numa zona meio rural aqui, então de vez em quando passam uns tratores aqui. Inclusive no final de semana.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to time this jump so I don't die. Cool. So we're gonna run.
GDQA. O que tem a GDQA?
Now we can fast travel.
Slam it right in there.
If you don't get far enough away, it won't let you fast travel. And we figured, okay, if you just run your face into that wall, then you're far enough, you can fast travel. we got time for donation.
2 de abril de 2016, sim senhor.
We have a
Isso mesmo.
$25
Não sei se é 2 de abril, a GDQx
who says,
vamos
"Hey
ver.
guys, I never knew there was a mini GDQ. I'm so hyped and happy. Good luck to all the runners and a huge thanks to the GDQ team."
Vamos ver quando que é. Esse
We're about to get the tank. Remember the tank from earlier?
GDQx no Twitchcon.
Is it fast?
It's not fast.
Tractor,
Very slow.
But it's powerful.
It's very powerful, but we have to drive it in, otherwise we will die. Alright, so we're gonna skip all that.
Descobri glitch e zerei Resident Evil 4 em 3 minutos. Pô, mano.
Cutscene.
Bom, velho. Já era Road Record.
Alright, so now we head into the final mission.
That seemed like it was going to be a banger.
Yeah.
Just let me out of here, man. We've been trying to find ways to skip elevator rides because they take so long. Alright, so we're just gonna fast travel back to Wellspring to get to the entrance.
Aqui o site não tá dizendo nada da GDQ, tá falando da GDQx aí que tá rolando e tal.
So we're not gonna ride the
Mas
tank
tem-
yet because it's very slow and we want to go fast.
Tá sem
So we're gonna take Chad's car
informações.
first. 2 bad ones in a row.
No site da GDQ.
Sometimes you get lucky and you get a nice smooth launch and it lands you right on all 4 wheels and
Hoje fiz uma
lose no
speedrun
momentum
de
and
um cara
it's
zerando
sexy
6
and
Mario.
sometimes the game
Nossa,
potatoes on
mas
you.
quais Marios?
A little bit. Okay, we're good. I almost didn't make it across that gap.
Conseguiu. Passou
And I
por
can't
cima
turn.
ali da
Okay,
ponte.
we're good. Great.
Não, calma.
Great driving.
Se você for pensar a quantidade de jogo de Mario
so
que
good.
tem, 6 são poucos. Agora tem que saber quais
Here's
jogos que
another
ele
thing.
zerou.
This patch they made yesterday, they put a lot more cars on the road. I've actually gotten lucky not seeing so many cars this time. But I was doing
Olha lá,
a practice
Super
run
Punch
yesterday,
Out,
and I
Blindfolded
bumped into so many
Race.
cars. I
Uma
had head-on
race
collisions
blindfolded.
with, like, 4 cars
Tem
on the way to Twin
tem
Falls.
target de $5.000, tá em
It
1.000.
was insane.
Eles já arrecadaram $29.485 para
That
AbleGamers.
was a really slick slide.
Essa AbleGamers é bem da hora, cara, porque são uma entidade não sem fins lucrativos, é uma que desenvolve controles para quem tem deficiência, cara, eu acho mó da hora isso. Mario Bros 1, 2 e 3, tá, e 64. 1, 2, 3, 64. E o outro não lembro o nome.
I'm gonna go over the hill because that hill will launch you and flip you if you're not careful. We get to about
Bros 1, do Mario Bros 3, 3, Super Mario 64, 4. E mais um que você não lembra o nome, 5. Não são 6, são 5.
So if you don't spawn in the tank and you drive in with anything else, those turrets will start shooting you and they
Oh, valeu aí, Alex.
they do not have collision. You cannot kill
Alex, tu
them.
dormiu, velho?
They will just kill you.
Let the scrambler do its thing.
Stand by for scanning.
If you got a donation, now's a good time. A lot of cutscenes were-
Ótimo momento
We
para
have an
doações.
anonymous $34
Lembra
donation
o carro
that
do Batman, esse aí, do
Ballard's
Batman.
blindfolded punch-out run at SGDQ was so good. We
Christopher
deserve
Nolan,
to see
sabe?
the blindfolded run.
Carrinho dele.
Practicing, with his eyes closed.
Meu Deus, cara. Vai dormir, mano. Eu tenho
And just a
rolo de
reminder,
mod
we've
aqui,
now
velho.
hit $1,000
Qualquer coisa eu
of our $5,000
modero o chat aqui.
incentive
Tô
for
de
the Super
buenas, mano.
Punch-Out blindfolded race. So we're
Vai descansar, mano.
$4,000 even to go on that. So make sure you get your donations in for the blindfolded race.
Yes, of course. I have prepared
Até capotar. Até o corpo não aguentar mais.
Using his head.
Não, de boa, mano. Não precisar ir.
So now we get to enter an authority
Só dizer.
base with like no impediments or interruptions. We're gonna roll on in.
Lá vai o carrinho do
Nothing's gonna
Batmóvel
stop
aí.
us.
And all you needed was a giant.
Quem jogou o Batman
It's that easy.
Arkham Knight aí, do PlayStation 4? O carro é parecidíssimo.
Of course.
But it's like we get to just drive in. Nothing stops us. We get to just go right to the center of. Oh,
Vai ficar até desmaiar, já era. Mais ou menos isso.
So you skip the cutscene where he calls you a pointless protege because you're the protege of Prowley and he kills Prowley at the beginning.
Qual que é o estimate? 1h55?
It's a weird insult.
Ah, já deve estar no fim da run já.
This game is questionable dialogue. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot that tank and blow it up. And then sometimes
Falou que o jogo tem uns diálogos meio questionáveis. Nossa, atropelou a galera ali, velho.
Is he riding the front of my tank?
Boliche.
He was riding the front of my tank. If you... Oh boy. I got a tank behind me shooting me. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Trancou
I got
umas
so focused
partes.
on not dying. Oh well, it wasn't important.
Nossa, só o alvo lá.
Alright, so we're gonna... So sometimes if you shoot that guy, you will,
Isso que eu ia falar, uma luz assim na sua direção.
I remember what I was gonna say. So that first tank that we kill, sometimes if you drive
A única diferença desse carro aí é que ele não precisa parar pra atirar, que nem o do Batman. Ele atira, não dá mesmo.
Like boost you up into the ceiling, and you will get stuck in the ceiling. Like the tank will get stuck in the ceiling.
Eu acho que ele tá numa parte com o carro que ele não deveria estar com o carro.
I know that's bad, but that sounds really impressive.
It's impressive. It's also it's bad.
Tá easy demais, tá ligado?
And we got a first round
Daqui a
tank
pouco
run. So this whole
ele vai
section is
estar
called
com
the tank run.
fantasminha saindo pela boca. Você fica até desmaiar.
A route that's pretty consistent, so we usually get it keeps
Aí
exiting
é
on
com
the
o carro
wrong side
assim.
of the tank now. It's done this like the last
Bom, beleza. Ah, então,
3
saiu
runs.
do carro.
So I'm gonna jump on this rail, jump up here.
Dá uns pulos do limite, velho. Muito alto. E aí, Leiros? Sextou. Sextou não, sábado já, mano. Você tá um dia atrasado aí, bom. Já é sábado, meu nego.
So this section that's coming up in a second was one of the early out of bounds that we had, and they patched it out of the game.
Nossa, só os tiros na cabeça.
It was like the one thing stopping me
Eita,
from
mano,
getting
eles
world
vão
records, 'cause
fast
world
forward
record
ali.
was gotten on the patch before they
Caraca,
patched that out.
speedrun de
Oh, wow,
jogo
that
de
was a
FPS
fast fight.
é sensacional, né?
I usually don't get that
Porque o
one
cara,
off
tipo, ele pula e dá um tiro. Aí você fala, mano, não acertou nada. Aí em alguns jogos aparece na tela que matou o cara, né? Aí o cara pula, dá um tiro e vira e vai embora, sai andando. Aí você vê, puf, matou um cara. Você nem viu o cara que ele matou.
Getting a good time.
É sábado pra quem já dormiu. É verdade, né?
Normally you have to wait for this elevator to go down.
Dá uma cotovelada na cara.
If you're savvy and you're careful, you can hop on this
E tá
box.
até normal por ser um jogo da Bethesda. É verdade, o jogo da Bethesda normalmente todo quebra.
You have to be careful because sometimes it will oh, that will happen.
Só vi um OOB. Aí, ó, vamos dar ajuda pra galera. Um OOB. O que é OOB? Tá aí, ó, explicadinho. OOB é um Out of Bounds. Out of Bounds é sair das bordas. Então, tá explicadinho o que é. Tô meio com preguicinha. Acabei de acordar, gente. São 9h30 da manhã.
This is the last mission for a reason.
Tô meio nhen. Só chumbo comendo, velho. Nossa, posso tomar um socão.
Come on.
9h30? Sim, 9h30. É que eu sou um brasileiro, mas tipo, eu moro na Espanha. Então aqui já são 9h30 da manhã. Eu sou de São Paulo.
Okay, you have to kill all of them to open this door, and it takes forever sometimes.
Ou seja, sempre tem maratona, madrugada quem tanca sou eu. Que afinal de contas eu tô agora com o horário de verão, tô 5 horas na frente. Então são 9h30 da manhã aqui, enquanto isso aí a galera aí tá dormindo, né? E aí eu cubro a galera. 4h28, Paraíba, né? Na Espanha, velho, aqui são 9h30.
Probably, I don't know.
Nossa, um boss. Parece um boss,
a
pelo
little bit
menos.
tougher than the last one, so it might,
Trabalha com o que aí? Eu trabalho com treinamento esportivo.
Stunlock him.
Um time de futebol americano. Nossa. Toma esse míssil na cara.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean.
Mano, as
This is the thing they
animações de
patched.
explosão
I'm
desse jogo
surprised it
são
worked on the first guy, 'cause
sensacionais.
it's not working on this one. Come on, there we go.
Nossa, lá vem. Carregou o tiro.
Reload
Sai da
everything.
frente.
So we would normally have to raise
Sim,
this
tudo na
platform,
Espanha.
but if you are
Sim, ué.
if you're not
Aqui se joga
horrible at
futebol
this game
americano
like I
também,
am,
como
you
no
can
Brasil
jump up
também se
here
joga muito.
and then climb the side.
Parei do que? Pode comentar dele, não, velho.
Things, that's odd.
Tem problema não.
And now we are at the final boss, and he cycles. He's also a very big booble snoot.
Final boss. Minha boss.
So you have to shoot the little little energy things on the side, and if you shoot the middle of
Que é, mano?
them, you
É
can
uma
kill both,
versão
which I did, and then he used the same hand.
agigantada
I
do
need this
Nemesis,
hand.
velho, isso aí. Ele precisa da mão. Ele falou, tem que explodir aqueles negocinhos azuis.
You have to shoot it kind of a specific
Faltou,
spot,
ele
and
tentou
it's hard
explodir os
to
dois ao mesmo tempo,
exactly aim
com
where it's
tiro
supposed to go.
só.
To make sure I have my BFG shot, I do. Okay.
Parece boss God of War Play
You can
2.
stand on these. It does nothing, but you can stand on them.
Lembra um pouco.
Actually, that's not true. It does give you elevation, so
Nossa.
you can do slam.
Tem uma galerinha aí,
Really
né?
useful here.
Vamos explodir uma galera aí. Nossa.
There's a lot of these guys.
Ele falou agora, tem muitos desses
I
caras.
am out of ammo.
Ih, mano, ele tá sem munição.
If you guys want to
Deu
drop
ruim,
any ammo,
José.
I'd be totally cool with that.
E agora? Morreu umas 40 vezes nessa parte. Normal, né, velho? A gente joga, quando você tá jogando um jogo casual.
I got 12 shells out of that fight. I'm gonna need more than that.
Vai de novo. Eita, nós.
Yeah, if you
Acertou
get him
um.
early, you don't have
Eita, mano, ele tem um. Que?
worry about him shooting you with
Poderes
his head.
telecinéticos?
Like
Nossa,
that.
cuidado.
I waited because I had to reload. All right, now this. Please tell me these are shells. Yes. Okay, we got enough shells now. We're good.
Beleza. Aí dá uma recuperada na munição aí. Nossa. Cuidado, mano.
Wait,
Eita.
somebody's alive? Wait, I thought you were dead.
A gente somos
I don't have
menos
a
mortais,
slam gun yet.
por isso morremos
I'll have it
tantos
right
nos games.
now.
É que a Samus é outro jogo.
I'm gonna use it over here on
Aí
these
seria
guys.
nós somos. Ou a gente
I
é
think I just
menos
Mario'd him,
mortal.
actually.
You did.
I totally did.
Sei lá.
Normally you can't actually land on top of these guys.
Apreciar os gráficos do game.
So I save
Eu
overdrive.
não aprecio o
for
gráfico,
these,
não.
because
Vou
these
jogar,
two are
velho.
real chores sometimes. All right, time
Sim, o
coming up.
gráfico é muito louco, velho. As animações de
Just a second.
explosões são
If my
sensacionais.
BFG doesn't fail me.
As árvores somos nós. É bem isso mesmo.
And time.
E time. 1h38:11.
All right, now we have to watch this cutscene.
Muito
We have
bom,
to
meu
watch this
brother.
cutscene.
GG pro
Because the
malucão.
dialogue or the subtitles are amazing.
Vamos ver o que vem depois.
So this is cross.
Shogo Mobile Armor Division. Categoria de N% pelo PMC Trilogy. Vamos dar uma olhada nesse amigo. Vamos ver esse jogo. Na verdade, no speedrun.com.
And
Eita,
Extreme
mano.
Pain.
Tio Chico. Nossa!
Its subtitles Extreme Pain. Alrighty, and that's Rage 2 any
O
percent.
que é problema? Não entendi.
I realized the mic is still in the headset. So I just want to give a shout out to
programa.
Hunter, Metal Eye,
Explica aí isso aí, mano. Que nada,
all the people in the Rage 2
tu quis dizer?
Discord.
Tá ruim o
Thank you
microfone?
guys for being my co-runners and hanging out with me and being my friends. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to these two for
Tá picotando
catching up with me.
demais.
I appreciate you too as
Ixi,
well.
mano.
And then
Mas só pra
shout out
você
to
ou pra todo
GDQ
mundo? Porque
also.
ninguém
If you
falou
like the
nada até
run, you
agora.
want to see
Falaram que
more of
tava...
it, you can always follow me on Twitch. I'm twitch.tv/dangerous. You can follow me there. And yeah, I hope to see you in there. So thank you guys. Appreciate
Eu
it.
acho que é a sensibilidade. Eu dei uma mudada aqui, peraí.
All right, Dangerous. Thank you very much for that run of